our life transitioned a lot during COVID, and we were at home, and we realized that homeschool really worked for our family, and the kids had a lot more free time. We had a lot more family time. So we started with virtual learning, and that worked great for a while, but then we just really wanted something more. We wanted something with a lot more books and a little even more flexibility than we already had with the virtual learning.
And less screen time.
And less screen time, yeah. Yes. And so we talked to Mrs. Corey, and we came up with this plan, and it's been amazing, the Home Connections program. It also allowed us to stay in our school district, and the kids can still interact in sports and other activities. And then the other big thing the kids really wanted was to still do learning labs. So they have the local support, and I have the local accountability. It's a nice ability for us to do traditional homeschool, but also have sort of a hybrid with in-person learning labs.
Busy drawing our crystals today for our art lesson, and then all of a sudden you're gonna look and you're gonna see something happening to your tissue paper, okay? The one thing I will say is don't disturb it, right? If anything is trying to form and you disturb it, what happens to it? It kind of stops it, right? It stops that chemical reaction from happening.
I like going in there and doing all the art projects that that involve like chemical reactions, like the baking soda one.
The hardest part would be more me learning how best to allot our time, how to schedule our time throughout the day. So that was a learning curve at first, just to figure out, but it can also be really flexible. I think that it has created a really good challenge for the girls, but I think they like it. I think the math especially is challenging, but the way it's set up is really user-friendly, and the nice thing about the curriculum is that we can modify that and change within the Timber Doodles. So yeah, we can make transitions for what works best for our family and our learning needs. I would say the progress the kids have made this year has been huge, especially in writing and especially in their main core subjects.
I would also say my progress, like with the state testing and the iReady diagnostic. I'm happy that I don't have to do the iReady, but I still get to do the diagnostic to see my progress.
Also, I feel like a rewarding thing has been the kids are much more involved in their animals and the outside activities, and they have a lot more time for that. So being able to cultivate a little more outside interests and have more time for their other hobbies has been really great too. You know, not just for 4-H and the animals, and Isabel has her eggs that she monitors and manages all of her chickens, but the ballet has been a huge help because we have the ability and we can go early to rehearsal. So Isabel's doing a solo this year in Nutcracker. During show week, they can sleep in and we can modify our schedule. Like we try to bump a bunch of our homework the week before.
I like Home Connections because it gives me a lot of flexibility in my schedule, and then if I have like an appointment, like a dentist appointment or something on one day, I can come back to that the next day, or I can do the work the day before.
I 100% recommend it. It's been amazing. It's been a great fit for our family, and if you're looking for a good way to homeschool but still stay within the school district to have some of those benefits, and to have accountability and support. The support that Mrs. Corey provides is amazing, and we've been so thankful for it. And they have an ability to do learning labs. So if there's a subject that is difficult for them to teach their kid, that is really helpful.